This is a Food for Thought exclusive.
Oh yeah, what happened? There we go. The first of many. Let's get it.
Are you ready?
Food for thought. Yeah. A new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Are you ready?
What's up, y'all? Trent Small, the chef, a.k.a. Red Specs. I'm here with my brother and co-host, Papa Wolf, a.k.a. Alpha Moon, and BK's Pinky is definitely in the building. This is Food for Thought, y'all. What's up, y'all? We live every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m., bringing you real talk on food, music, and the truth that matters to our listeners. You can catch our streaming portion on YouTube and listen to our audio version on Spotify for creators and wherever you get your podcasts. Tonight, we're in the ring.
In the ring, baby. We in the ring, baby. You know how I go.
So we have some amazing guests coming in here tonight. So let's just get into it. Right, D?
Yep.
Let's
Ready
do it.
to go.
A new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Are you ready?
What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to Food for Thought.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you for tuning in with us live here. Red Specs, a.k.a. Alpha Moon in the building.
You know
no
what it
doubt.
is.
Listen,
what it
guys,
is.
before we dive in, don't forget to follow, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
That's
So
right.
you'll never miss a live episode here on YouTube.
Yes,
We
it.
appreciate that. Definitely, we appreciate that. Oh, boy. I'm ready for the night, baby.
We ready to get it in. That's
I'm ready
it,
for
boy.
the night, AK.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tonight's guest is a true force in fitness. Virgil, Coach V, is a boxing coach, gym owner, and a transformation specialist known for turning everyday people into disciplined, high-performing athletes. He created a fast-growing boxing and fitness program that blends elite training, mindset coaching, and real accountability. Now, his mission is to teach people to fight for their goals the same way they fight in the ring. Focused, consistent, and always hungry. Also with him tonight is his protégé joining him tonight. This young man, born in Brooklyn, raised here in upstate New York, Ishmael Philips, is 6'2" as an amateur and already a New York State Metro heavyweight champion. He's only been boxing for 4 years, but he's chasing one more tournament, and that's the Nationals. And then he's going to go into pro.
That's it.
So I want you guys to make some noise for Coach V and Ishmael Philips in the building.
Yes.
What's up, fellas? What's up?
What's goody, y'all?
What's happening? What's going on?
What's going on? How you guys doing tonight?
Very good. Very good. Thank you for having us.
Yes, no
Bless.
doubt, no doubt. So let the people know who you are and where you come from for the people who don't know both of you. Let's start with Coach V and how you met Ishmael.
So, I mean, I've had a business since I started. The business has been about 17 years. I've been coaching off and on. I started coaching by accident about 25 years ago. It just happened. It's just an opportunity that kind of took on a life of its own. And I just, I continued on with it. I met Ish. He came to my gym for like 4 years ago. And he was just doing it to like, just to get in shape, kind of maybe something different to do.
And then it changed you into a boxer.
He started getting so nice.
That's
I was
crazy.
like, you got more you can do with this. So we
Right,
started pushing on that, and we're moving forward, and things are looking real well.
Good.
That's good.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful
Ishmael, where you come from, brother?
I was born in Brooklyn, but I lived in Middletown my whole life.
Okay.
Ooh.
Like V said, I pulled up 4 years ago. I was like, I wanted to change in my life. It was right after COVID, and I needed something. And while he was in there, like he said, he saw something in me, and I was like, you know what, I'm down to chase this.
That's good. Because a lot of us, we got people out there just going like robots. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do or where to go. And we were just talking about this not too long ago, like a lot of outlets. A lot of people don't have outlets, and the outlets that we do have, it's like these young kids don't even want to go into that.
Yep.
Because they're so busy on social media, they don't want to do nothing else.
Distracted.
Physically, mentally, they're distracted by the iPhones and the iPads and stuff like that.
All of
It's
those
crazy.
type of different things. Like I said, Coach V, and like my brother Bishop said, there was a lot of different programs for us. PAL, what I mean? Boys Club, Up with Fun, all of these. Now these kids don't have that no more. Even though trade school.
Yeah, they got rid of PL. I think it was like in the late 90s, and they always had championship fighters like every year.
Yep.
And once they defunded that, like you just lost a bunch of the kids that probably needed it more than anybody.
That's like the gym up in where was it at? Up in the Bronx. Like 149th Street or whatever. Actually, Joe Box, see, our boy Joe Box. Oh wow, called Joe Box. Actually, he just hit me up on Facebook. His father was doing a gym in Jefferson Project. Where the pool is at, Jefferson over there on the east side. Harlem.
Okay.
He was the coach inside there for years and years. And Joe used to box. We call him Joe Box. And he went on to be a Marine and stuff like that. He still came back out boxing, doing his thing. So yeah, man, those were the days where they had those type of after school programs and different programs like that.
Right. They actually tried to they kind of reinvented it with a program now called Cops and Kids. They got a few spots. It was kind of like the replacement for PAL.
PAL, yeah.
But they're probably doing that, so I give them a lot of credit because they're doing that, on their own with no.
Oh wow.
They raise their own money and they're very successful. So step in when they can.
Yeah. So Ishmael, like I said, welcome to the show, my brother. Let's start from the beginning. What first pulled you into the world of boxing, my brother?
Honestly, I was like I seen the signs for newbie boxing around the town for like a year or two before I actually signed up.
Right.
And I've always been attracted to fighting. I love martial arts. I love all that extra stuff. And once I chose to sign up, once I made that decision, I was like, I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna actually I went with in 5 years. What choices did you make that are gonna help you?
Right. Because
year 4, and I feel amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm sorry, fellas. I'm not a boxer, but your mental state has to be out there to want to be a boxer for somebody beating you in the head or getting beat up.
Not for the average person. at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For you guys, it's a normal thing. It's normal. But for us, seeing you guys doing that is like, what's in your mind that you want to be a boxer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely not the average person. I mean, like on the outside looking in, everybody feels like, you know, they have it, you know, until you actually get that reality check. If
Uh-huh.
you go for it,
Mhm.
you think like, oh, I wonder how it do, because it all looks great until you get in there.
Yeah. That's
I can
that's what
imagine.
respect said
I
till you
can
get in
imagine.
there and start getting them hits.
And then
I'm
you
gonna tell
like,
y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story
Nah,
later
this
on.
ain't for me. This ain't for me. You start getting heat
and
up.
no disrespect to nobody, there's a lot of people that it probably has the highest turnover rate of
Mhm.
any sport in life, period.
Well,
Imagine.
well, like I'll
Not
tell
even-
you the story. I
Mhm.
was in
Right.
boys club boxing for the boys club, and there was a little Mexican guy, right? So I had my little shorty there. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tear this cat up. I'm gonna tear, and it was like my first fight. So I'm like, I'm gonna tear this cat up. She cheering me on or whatever. Coach V, Ishmael. I could have sworn it was like 7 people in that ring with me. He whipped my ass. Like, yeah. Yeah, when I tell you he put a whipping on me, and then the whole week I was going around saying, yo, I'm gonna tear him up. You little short, yo, tear him up. Man, I thought it was like 7 people in there, but I did better than my man. That was my first fight. But my man, he quit in the middle of the ring. Like, yo, that's it. He couldn't take it. And with that, I want to say, Coach V, when you got someone that walks in your gym,
Mhm.
how do you know that person has that it factor? How do you know that person is a performer athlete that you can see and mold and do the things that you do?
That's a great question, because I'm real big on that because I've been doing this forever. So
Mm-hmm.
I can say it comes in stages. So like in the beginning, the first, I guess, crucible is gonna be, you know, like, are they gonna stick with the, you know, the difficulties?
Program.
It's an everyday thing.
Mm-hmm.
I always use the expression "no days off," and a lot of people throw that loosely around.
Mm-hmm.
There is no days off in boxing, because if you take off for a week,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
there are some exceptional people that can pull it off, but as they climb the ladder,
Mm-hmm.
that's not going to work in the long term. But the real guys are going to be doing it 6 days a week, even when they're not in the gym. They're mentally preparing, they're
Mm-hmm.
studying. It's a whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't
Yeah.
do it on a competitive level. You can't do it part time.
Yep.
Not
And
going to
then
work. You're going to
yeah,
get ready.
even
It's going
yeah,
to happen.
even like on, just like definitely not on like the competitive level and any other thing coming into that. Still, you got to still train your mind for it so you can get to that
Yeah.
competing level with, like, and a lot of guys they fold before that.
So
Like,
is it true? Let me cut you off. Is it true that they say if you partying and messing with girls the night
before a
before
fight.
or whatever before a
Yeah.
fight, that once you get in the fight, you're done. You can't really do what you got to do? Is that true?
It depends on the extent of that, but yeah. So I mean, for example, like when I came up in the old school boxing culture,
Mhm.
where you're not supposed to do anything sexually for like 2 months before a
Mhm.
fight,
And training.
which is very difficult, as you can
Mhm.
imagine, especially for like young guys. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
So
And
you think
especially,
that's what happened to Mike Tyson with the busted duck? Because I heard he was hanging out and partying and doing all of that, and then when
yeah,
it
it
came
was
to
not.
fight,
Yeah, he was not. He was probably. I mean, from what I understand, like he basically was. And you got to also realize his circumstances. Like everybody close to him at that time, all his mentors had died back to back. And then the only person that he had guiding him was somebody that was just monetarily invested. He didn't have any connection to the lineage, the structure that he came from that built him.
Yep.
So like
That's
he
the motto.
literally, yeah. So like, cause if whatever, there's his coach, right?
Mhm.
So as soon as you lose your coach,
That's right.
he brought you to a certain point.
Mhm.
I always tell people like, there's a lot of fighters that make the coach look good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Mhm.
guys out there. They got, I
Right.
got 10 champions, whatever. That guy was going to be a champion as long as he had somebody decent
Mhm.
around him, just to keep him structured. He was going to be who he's going to be. You didn't make him. He's fighting, But at the same time, once you have nobody, and then you're being guided by people that genuinely don't care, and they just taking what they can from you, it's inevitable. You're gonna you're gonna go down the wrong path, and it's gonna happen.
Well, with that being said, Brother Ishmael, I want to ask you a question. You was, and correct me if I get this wrong, you was born and raised in Brooklyn. You moved to Middletown. The two environments are different. How does those two environments shape who you are as a fighter? Did it shape anything for you? Did it change you? Did it like what was the two in Brooklyn, Middletown?
So I was born in Brooklyn. I moved to Middletown when I was like 5, 6. The way I got here was a little strange too, because my parents sent me out to Panama to live with my family out there and come up here. When I got off the plane, I was expecting to go back to Brooklyn, and I wake up, I'm out here. I'm like, what's going on here?
In that same time, early,
the quietness of Middletown helped me steal my mind a lot more. Out here, it's Brooklyn. You walk down a couple blocks.
That's what I said.
People's is over there. Here, it's 10 minutes at least. I had to walk to the corner store. So eventually, I got used to walking. I got used to using my legs a lot. So I feel like that helped in the long run. And then in Brooklyn, all my cousins still lived out there. So during the summer, I was able to go back. I was able to still experience the culture, still be around the rough and toughness, and not lose an edge. I'd say. So all that together, like mixing it all together, helps me in boxing. It helps me keep my edge. Like every time I feel like I'm doing bad, I can always run it back on my mind. Like, you're from Brooklyn. This is what we do.
That's right.
And then,
They're doing that.
Shout out to
And
Brooklyn.
Coach V, nothing's
Shout
by
out to
accident.
Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. Matter of fact,
Hold on, Mister. Coach V, I wanted to tell you, nothing's by accident. Because you said, I don't know how I just started. It was like by accident, I just fell into it. It was a purpose. And that purpose is like in that next camera frame over there. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So your purpose could be somebody else's gain. You know what I'm saying? To meet up with him. So it ain't by accident, it's a chance. So I just want to let you know that.
I like
Alpha
that.
Moon with the knowledge. Go ahead, Alpha
I
Moon.
love it.
No, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the
agree.
truth. Because the model found Mike in the boys' home. He came from the boys' home and all of that stuff, and he wouldn't be a great boxer. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't find Alpha Moon in the boys' club. he got his ass beat.
So shout out to Brooklyn, right? Shout out to everyone in Brooklyn for watching Brooklyn Free Speech TV that we're on. We're on Spectrum, Optimum, RCN, Verizon, Fios, and we're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. So thanks everybody for Brooklyn out there checking us out on TV out there. Big up.
Rumble in the jungle.
Rumble in the jungle.
Coach V, you want to ask him to you? I wanted to ask him what makes your program, your system as coaching different, your training regiments and stuff. What makes that different from any other coaches that's out here or people that have all of these other different programs?
Training programs.
Yeah, training. What makes yours different?
Classes and all that.
Yeah.
So
I've been looking at some.
So I mean, and I like elaborating on this because I like to set myself apart.
Good.
So, the thing that we do that, from a business model and also from I guess teaching the science of boxing. Like my philosophy, obviously, there's no school for this. You know what I mean? So like you got to kind of come up with your own. It's not like I do Brazilian jiu-jitsu and they told me exactly the steps from A to Z. I had to come up with my own blueprint.
Okay.
And everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Like 90% of boxing coaches, the first thing they're going to do is put you on a punching bag and show you a jab. I have a structure. I show you the footwork first. We're going to go to and from we got to get to and from the target before we start doing anything else. First, you got to master that. And I'm big on, and like I said, because I come from also before boxing, a martial arts background. Like I saw the flaws in the martial arts. I'm not gonna say flaws, but like the things that discourage people, like
Mhm.
some me, like I did martial arts for years. I felt it was too slow. In boxing, they're like they kind of make you wait too long. And in
Mhm.
boxing, if you athletic and if you a quick learner, you be
You're
you're
good
moving
to
along
go.
quick. It's like you taking the fast road. With martial arts, they kind of keep you like at a standstill for so long. I feel like it kind of discourages a lot of people. They feel like
Mhm.
until I get a black belt, I'm really, we
Yeah.
don't have that kind of
Yeah.
structure to where people feel like boxed in. If you
Yeah.
don't
You have to go to different levels and keep going leveling up and stuff like
if
that.
you got one good punch and that shit works every time you use it and you knock out the best guy in the gym, you're
Mhm.
gonna move up, bro. And then as you progress, you know what I mean? Then you'll add more to your repertoire. But boxing just it's something that I realized to keep people engaged. I customize the training.
Mhm.
That's the way I approach it. Um, I like to do like a prescription. You know what I mean? I kind of see like what
Ooh,
you're
I like that.
lacking, do
I
an
like that.
evaluation. I don't
Uh-huh.
just like put everybody in a line like, okay, this is everybody do this, do that.
Yeah.
I look at you, I give you a few things to work with. I have a little test that we do. We kind of run the checkpoint
Uh-huh.
checklist or whatever, see what you're not good at physically.
Uh-huh.
And then and it's all drills. And then we start
Okay.
working with the drills to develop the skills that you're lacking
Mhm.
physically and of course fundamentally, and then we
Yeah.
progress and we adjust it as we move along.
Yeah, well,
That's
that
good.
kind of makes sense because it's like, I remember I started the UFC fighting thing, and the person that was there was just like everybody doing the same thing. Okay, everybody kick. But you're saying that you take individuals out and you find their weakness. Okay, now you're not good at that. Keep on, punching that
Building a
bag, doing it
program
this
for that.
way,
Yeah.
doing it that, yeah. Instead of just having the whole class doing the whole, the same thing like robots.
Yeah.
We do that. I do that once they get to the intermediate and advanced level.
Okay.
I do it the total opposite because, like, I feel like once you have the basics established, the basic
Mhm.
fundamentals and everything else, now I can put you in a group because, like, you see a bunch of new people together, it's a mess.
Yeah.
And then
They
and
all
then
over the place.
you also got to go at the pace of the weakest link.
Yep.
And then for the people that are smarter and faster learners, they get frustrated. They're like, "You still
Catch up.
helping fucking
Yeah.
JoJo?" You know what I mean? I'm ready to move on. Like that's why
Yeah.
you know,
I'm not ready to slow down yet. I'm not ready to slow down.
yeah.
So
And I'm not knocking how other people do things, but everybody's different. That's just that's my approach.
Yeah.
so how do
So
y'all feel? How do y'all feel about UFC?
I've helped guys that compete in MMA.
Okay.
And it's apples and oranges. I don't say they go head to head. They're not the same thing. Totally different thing.
Okay.
They are both combat sports. That's the only parallel, in my opinion. Other than that, one, boxing definitely is an asset that a lot of MMA fighters don't really have like really dialed in because a
Uh-huh.
lot of are grapplers more so or like kickboxers. And believe it or not, like there's a big difference between boxing and kickboxing, like the upper
Oh yeah.
body mobility, the tempo. If you look at a seismograph of the tempo of even a kickboxing fight,
All right.
it, a fight grappling like an MMA fight
Mm-hmm.
is far at a farther distance, so there's less engagements.
Mm-hmm.
The tempo is slower, so when an MMA guy gets into a boxing ring, it's like 5x speed.
Mm.
He's not ready for that. They'd be like, you get hit 4 or 5 punches in a second in much closer spans of time. So the overall tempo of like like even a 10-minute fight, you're getting
Mm-hmm.
engaged way more, at a way higher pace.
Uh-huh.
And it's something that they bring back to the MMA world and they have like an advantage. But of
so
course, that's
Ishmael.
if they're fighting that kind of fight, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So
Mixed
Ishmael,
martial art.
you've only been boxing for 4 years, but you're already 6-2, right?
Good.
What do you think helped you get to that progress so quickly? It's 4 years for somebody to get 6-2. Sometimes, they take longer than that.
Yeah. It's actually funny because I feel like I'm not at that level yet. Like I feel like I could do better, but my main thing was staying focused and locking in on the program that Coach V gives us.
Okay.
I put a lot of trust in it, so I don't have to like second guess. Like, oh, am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? If I feel like that, I just go straight to the coach. Like,
Excellent.
how do I clean this up? How do I make it better? Because that's what I'm really focused on. Just staying better, getting better every day. 1% better than 0%.
Right. What does that even feel like when you win the bout? How you feel after you win the bout?
If you saw the pictures of me winning, you would think that like I was like, yeah, whatever. But when I'm like, oh my god, like, finally, like, yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
That's
Yeah,
probably
adrenaline be going.
Let's
that's
go.
probably a great feeling.
Yeah, drilling and going. So yeah, we usually have you mentioned that you usually put on like different events, boxing. Where do y'all usually have them in the city, upstate? Where you usually do that? Well, before the pandemic, you said when we talking off here.
Me personally, when I throw shows,
Mhm.
I throw them near where my gym is located.
Okay.
For the most part, I've mostly thrown local shows. 15 of them right now to date. As far as where we compete, wherever they ask us to go.
Okay.
If they want us to go to freaking Japan, we'll be there.
Yeah. Tell the people the name of your gym and where it's located, so you can.
Yeah, so it's New Breed Boxing Gym. We actually just relocated right after COVID from Middletown to Goshen. I've been there for since the pandemic. Before that, I was in Middletown, I say 13 years
Okay.
in business.
Okay.
And that's where we operate.
So listen,
Okay, you got
anybody
any
that's out there.
social media handles, anything you want to give out to the people?
At coach.v_. That's my Instagram.
Okay. Yeah, I got that. At coachv_. Instagram. So
Yeah.
go ahead, D. Go ahead, T.
Ishmael, you have kids?
Yeah, I got a boy.
Okay. And I know this brother has kids. So we getting on.
His son and my son was in class together too, actually, by the
That's
way.
good.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. So I say that to say discipline. So Coach V, many people struggle with discipline, right? What's one practical tip you give to clients to stay consistent? Because, when their motivation fades, because a lot of them, give up. What's that discipline for them?
Right. I mean, that's the thing too. Like, discipline is always going to outlast motivation, as they say. But the accountability is the biggest thing. So if you got somebody that you can partner up with, whether it's a coach or even somebody else that has like a similar goal to you, and you guys kind of keep each other accountable, that's great. And if you don't got that, put that shit on your calendar and put an alarm on it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Playing the whole month out, like, yo, every single day, I got this planned out. You got that structure there.
Structure. I like that.
Because that
Structure.
discipline, especially in that sport, man, is you need that. If you don't have that, you might as well not even go into boxing, right?
Exactly. Because it's mental too, like you said, it's mental. So you gotta really focus and home in. And I like Brother Ishmael. I like when you said stick to the coach's program. A lot of times in sports, a lot of people, a lot of players and athletes, if they got a coach or whatever, they don't like to stick to that program because they say it's not working for them or they don't see the results fast enough. Like, and you were saying, like, even if I feel like that, I could take it up with the coach. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. But a lot of them don't do that. So hats off to you. That's a big up to you.
Big up, big up. Ishmael, you won the New York State Metro Heavyweight, right? Championship?
Yeah.
So talk to me about that. What did that mean to you? What does that mean to you?
It means a lot.
Not many people do it.
Yeah, it means a lot. It's one, it was my first belt, so like I was like, oh wow, this is what it feels like.
Nice,
It's,
nice.
Nice.
like it's light but heavy at the same time. I'm like, all right.
Uh-huh.
And in all honesty, it's more of a I don't I don't care if I sound cocky. I feel like if
Hey, listen, you deserve
like
it. Do you?
this is something I worked for.
That's
And
right.
all honesty, it felt right. Like I just came back from a loss. It was my first tournament in a while. It's my first fight in a while,
Mhm.
and the whole tournament went well. Like even even the people I fought, they put on a great matches themselves. They pushed me to my edge, and I was able to come up past that.
Good. Good.
And yeah, ever since I won, I've been feeling good. I recently lost, but that's all right. This is part of the game.
Yeah,
That's right.
part of the game.
It's definitely part of the game, and you definitely, I'm sure, Coach told you, you got to take something away from that. Like, okay, I took this L, but why did I take this L? What can I do better? What can I improve on? What is it my cardio? Is it what is it? Yeah,
Discipline.
discipline.
We just talked
That's it.
about
Always learn from the win and the loss. You know what I'm saying? From the win and the loss. Yeah, be a little cocky because you deserve that. You know what I'm saying? But be humble about that as well. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's how I go.
that.
So Coach V,
Yep.
what you got planned? I know the program is doing real well.
hmm
I know you're doing a lot of things. So could you tell the food for thought audience what you got next coming up? Is there any like goals on the horizon that you want to do and stuff like that? Open up a big
100%.
gym, invite Alpha Moon to it?
Yeah, of course, 100%. So actually, because COVID, at my last show that I threw was the weekend that everything got shut down. I think it was March 19th or something like that year.
Mhm.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it
And
was.
everything got shut down that Monday. And that show, um, it wasn't supposed to happen. But it was like before everything was like officially over. So I kind of like flew under the radar, and thankfully, I was able to have that show. But I didn't want to throw any shows since then. So now that everything is good again, I'm gonna get back on throwing shows. I got 2 big shows planned for next year. Looking for some dates and venues. I'm gonna do that upstate. And then with my fighters, you know what I mean? I'm just looking to see how far we can go and
That's
just
it.
keep. They got
Definitely
me.
give me some invites. Definitely.
Yeah.
'Cause you had invited me before, but I think this is when COVID came, and then it was all over from them.
Yeah. COVID knocked out a lot of stuff, man. So
hmm
that's that's one of the things that like slowed a lot of different. Actually, we started the podcast right after COVID, right? T. That's when we started the podcast.
No.
We started before. Well, I know it shut down a
After.
lot of different things. COVID
Yeah.
shut down a lot of different things, and people, wound up staying home, doing other like creative things and stuff like that. So, I mean,
That's when I
it was.
started my YouTube channel. That's another thing you can check out too. Coach V YouTube.
Oh, y'all got that too, Coach V YouTube.
Oh
hmm
yeah, he's on the YouTube. We got some people on there too. Nice
Okay.
subscriber, following base. He got a nice following base there. Ishmael, you said, are you planning one more tournament before chasing the nationals, or you did that, or that was the fight that you was talking about?
There was an extra tournament. I want to do another one. I think in February we got nationals or Metro nationals at least,
Okay.
and then
So
after that,
yeah. No, I was gonna say before that, what are you focusing right now on to level up to get to that?
to get to that,
Yeah,
I want
to
to do
get to that.
another tournament win, and then go open, do a couple fights open, and hit the pros. That way I can learn on the job, basically sharpen my skill,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then see how far we can really take this.
yeah.
So, you do you got a fight coming up in February?
I'm not sure yet, but there
Oh,
should be a
okay.
tournament in February. So
Okay.
your eyes out for that. You'll see me there.
We're gonna stay busy until then, though. Actually,
That's what I was going. That's what I was asking. Is when you start the training for February? Like when
Uh,
do you usually start the training for February if you got a
Yes.
fight coming up?
so we pretty much staying active until that. So
Mhm.
we're probably gonna fight like 2 or 3 more times before that.
Ooh, it's a lot.
So
2 or
that's
3 more times before February.
mhm.
That's a lot. You better be knocking them boys out, Ish. Knock
I
them
gotta,
out.
I gotta come to
I
one of
got
your
you.
fights, man. I gotta come to one of
Of
your
course.
fights, man. Since
Yeah, if
we,
I gotta come down from North Carolina, better put that work in.
We'll put on a show for you. We got it.
Yeah.
Got you.
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But you guys coming up here tonight was a blessing, man. It was definitely a
Thank you.
blessing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you, brothers, for coming through and blessing the show with your energy. Everybody give it up to Coach V and Ishmael today, man. Thank you for showing up, man. Showing up, man. You guys got any last words before we leave out of here? You want to tell the audience about anything?
Go ahead, Ish.
I got nothing on me. But
Tell them where they can find you at too, Ish. If you got
uh,
any social media and stuff, give them your handles or whatever. If Coach don't mind, Coach
it's
might not want that. Take you off your grind.
I hope not. Ill dot is IL period ISH. You can find me there. If I'm actually gonna make another Instagram so I can start posting more boxing content, more like
Okay.
so I can start really interacting with people. I don't have a name for that one yet, but when I
Okay.
do, I got you. Other than that, we looking at fights. What's today?
Mm-hmm.
3 fights before February. Yeah, we can get those in.
That's
Two,
it. That's
two
it.
in 1
I
month,
like
one in a month.
I
Yeah,
like that.
got
That's
that.
good. And when those fights come up, Coach, send our respects over the flyers and all that so we can post it, promote it,
100%.
do things we
Yeah.
got to do. You know what I'm saying? Just send it over to us. Actually, the singer we had on yesterday, we posted some of her stuff that she got a event coming up. So we like to do that and keep engaged with our guests, showing them, pushing it out and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, and if you need that national anthem or the singing, just
oh
go
yeah,
over there.
yeah,
She's
We
tight.
we will. We will.
She's tight. She's definitely tight for that. Cause
yeah.
she normally do things like that. She became she was background singer for a lot of people and stuff like that. Doing stuff. She did a national anthem for some
She be
sporting
doing the
event or
weddings
whatever,
and all that stuff like
weddings and
that.
all that. So
Yeah,
Yep.
no, we definitely will. We'll be looking for. We always trying to bring other talent too. So it's good because it's like I have and also like I sell like sponsorships and I bring community businesses, community leaders together, and then just people with talent.
Hmm.
Cool because it's like a nice mixture of all this going on. And the shows are always great.
Like we tell all the guests, well, most of the guests that come on, I ain't gonna say all the guests. You got a home here. You know what I
Thank
mean? So
I
any
appreciate that.
new blessings, any new content you come up with, any new events or whatever, just get a hold of Red Specs, get a hold of me. You got the IG stuff, you got all the emails, so we could push it out because each one teach one. This is how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? We just keep moving, and that's it. You know what I mean?
I love
Just
it.
pay it forward. Just pay it forward.
So one more time, Coach V and Ishmael Philips in the building. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, brothers. Food for thought. The spot where flavor meets culture and real conversations stay on the menu at all times. This isn't just a show, it's a table where stories, creativity, and the truth get served here hot. Every episode, we tap in with artists, innovators, and everyday voices who bring something real to the culture. Sharing that move with them, their motivation with them, and keep them going. If you came for authentic connection and conversation that actually means something, you're in the right area. This is food for thought, feeding minds, fueling spirits, and telling stories that stick with you at all times.
Facts.
So let's give a shout out to our sponsors, because our sponsors is the one to help to make this platform a little stronger here on Food for Thought.
Today's episode is sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. Dubby allows you to have faster reaction time paired with laser-sharp focus without the jitters or a crash. If you want to start winning more, this is for you. The Premium Energy Drink Dubby.
Get 10% off your entire order from Dubby when you use coupon code Food for Thought, which helps support the podcast.
Thanks again, Coach V. Ishmael, let's give it up to him one more time, man. Yeah, big up to that, man. Big up to that. So as you all know, BK Pinky got to be in the building, so we're going to bring him up in the building right now. BK Pinky in the building. What's good?
What's up?
What's good?
What's up, man? I hope you was on the sidelines watching the show, man.
I was on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? I was like this, on my little left and right. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my little push-up here.
Hey, listen. As long as you wasn't like me in my first fight at the boys club when I got whipped up.
That's all good. So what's been going on, Pinky? What's been going on with you, brother?
I'm good, man. Everything good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to give a shout out to my brother. Today's his birthday. Nigga turned 48. You know what I'm saying? He's right around the corner. He like a peeping Tom, you know, in the 50s. Stuff like that. I give a shout out for my little cousin, Kalia. She watching the show. She be 10 soon. You know, you know what I'm saying? She loves the show. Whatever, she watch it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my wife and everybody else, my kids and all that. You know, we back season 5. Thanks for support.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks for everybody's support out there, man. YouTube, TikTok, everybody. Thanks for everything. So your son had a game this week? You was telling me?
Oh yeah, man. Yo, man, he was looking like me, bro. I was like, yeah, he was looking like me, man, and he was doing his thing. He had a game Friday and whatever. He scored 15 points, 6 rebounds or whatever. He had a steal, you know what I'm saying, a block shot, and then I coach him with 78 precinct. So you know, he did his thing, had 25 points, 14 rebounds, you know, on his thing. Two steals. Yo, double overtime, not overtime, regular overtime. We won 71-64.
And you was coaching, right?
And I was coaching, you know.
Nasty work. Nasty work.
The coach, BK Pinky in the building, the coach.
That was a thing. But you know what? Let's run that food for me, man.
All right, I think you gave me some footage, right?
Yeah, man, run that.
Run that food.
The jump shot?
I seen the jump shot.
I seen the referee like two.
Hey, Pinky.
The jump shot. Yeah.
Hey,
He
Pinky.
boy bounced to the side. What?
Pinky, it reminded me of when we took them cats out on NYU. Remember that night, me and you? That's
Oh my God.
I mean, whip.
They was mad at me, man. They was mad at me and D, man.
Whip. Yeah.
Whip. Yo, I mean, we took like 2 championships from there, son. Them doctors was like, yo.
Yep, they was
Yo,
tight.
we was sewing them up, man. That was
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't back then. I was somewhere else doing something.
You was like the referee.
I ain't supposed to be doing.
We cooked them.
We cooked them, man. But I was proud of my son, man. He did his thing. You know, I was proud of him, man.
Good, man. Good. Tell Mace when I come down, I want to make
Hey.
sure I get to one of them
Yeah,
games, man.
Games,
Definitely,
man.
definitely.
Boy. That boy doing his thing.
Definitely. So let's talk about what's going on, right?
Oh,
It's a
God.
lot of, I'm gonna say it, a lot of
Yeah.
shit going on
Yeah,
right
say it,
now
please.
in Minnesota.
Mhm.
Okay. And how many of you out there watching this unfold in Minnesota for the past week or so, whatever? And we're seeing massive protests, people out in the streets, all because federal immigrant agents are every fucking where.
Mm-hmm.
And tensions have boiled over, and it's crazy right now. So just earlier this week, as y'all know, an ICE officer shot Renee Good doing enforcement action in Minnesota. And now federal leaders are talking about using the Insurrection Act to send in troops if the protesters don't stop. Okay. And for all you people out there that don't know, the Insurrection Act is a U.S. federal law that gives the president the power to use active duty military or National Guard inside the United States in certain extreme situations. All right. And in plain terms, listen, it allows the president to send in military when the state and local authorities can't or won't control the unrest. And I know you guys been watching it too. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it started. Well, not started, but remember with the Haitians, and then when he was in Puerto Rico, these things were all test runs, in my opinion, and people didn't really, I feel, cared enough about it.
At the
But they were,
time.
yeah, at the time, and the government and Agent Orange, like Pinky liked to say, was planning the bigger picture. Now that it's up in our face even more so, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse because they're going to be going to all these different cities. I remember speaking with you, Red Specs, during this week, and you mentioned to me that they're thinking about doing building something over there where you at.
Yeah, upstate New York, Orange County. I'm gonna do some research on it. I'm not
Sure
all
yet.
sure
Yeah,
yet.
we're gonna bring it back to that.
But I'm do some research. So up here in Chester, New York, I think they're trying to use a warehouse to use for one of the camps to put the
Yeah.
people in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like the Alcatraz, the alligator Alcatraz
Mhm.
thing.
no, the little the jail things that they make it, and little makeshift jails things they make it all
Okay,
over the place
right,
to put
right.
the people. So I think they're trying to do something like that up here in Chester, and the Chester folks up there are already an outrage already.
Yeah,
But
they
I'll
did
get back to you guys with that with some more information on
there was
that one.
some alligator Alcatraz. Man, they was trying to make that.
Yeah, they closed that down.
They closed it down. So now maybe they're trying to go upstate with it too now. So
Yeah. Yeah. And I remember seeing I don't know, just recently, I forgot the city, but they trying to build one of those places in that city, and those people already protesting,
right.
getting crazy over there.
Yeah.
I forgot what city it is, but this was just as recent as Tuesday, I believe. So it's going to be all over, man.
Yeah,
It's
and
going to be all over.
these protesters aren't small crowds. These are,
No.
people have been showing up in waves. You know what I mean? Because they feel what's happening isn't enforcement. They think it's intimidation, collective punishment, political theater, militarization. Erosion of civil liberties and just control, not protection. You know what I mean? So this is what the people feeling right now, and everybody is so upset about it that they take into the streets, and it's becoming an uproar.
Yeah.
Because you have these people with masks on. We
The
don't know who they are.
shiesties.
Yeah. We don't know who you are. You coming with mask on and taking our kids and family members away from us. It's getting crazy. It's getting
Yeah.
crazy.
It
And
really is.
you saw the lady, the black lady from
Yeah.
Philly, Philadelphia, the chief of
Yeah.
police, black lady. She was not trying to hear that. She was like, no police wear no mask. Police officers don't wear masks. We show our face. You know what I'm saying? So what they doing, for me, I think they're the Proud Boys, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they're the Proud Boys.
Because then we see them one time at some place where they was recruiting and they were training and stuff like that.
Right.
I believe I was seeing that.
Right.
That's right after they came out.
Yeah. If you watch these like these commercials, they advertising like if it's the Marine Corps, Army, they asking people to join. It reminds me, and it's an all menacing thing to me personally. It reminds me of the D.L. Hughley, what he said, and I wrote it. It says, "We know who you are, because we know who it ain't." Meaning, we know what y'all trying to do, because it ain't us, it's y'all.
Right.
They want that civil war, in my personal opinion.
Exactly. It's gonna be a civil war.
Yeah. Well, I hope not, but this is where they're looking at, these people are coming out protesting. It's no longer just black and browns that they're targeting. Now you targeting communities, whole communities. You were doing that with the black and browns, but now the whole community is standing up, one voice, people getting arrested, people getting killed. It's crazy, man.
And I'm seeing anger everywhere.
Everywhere.
But what I really see is fear, deep, quiet fear. You know what I'm saying? It's just fear all over the place. And I'm sure people wake up every day wondering if today is that day their whole family gets ripped apart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not because they hurt somebody, not because they did something violent, but because they exist in the wrong paperwork. In this broken system.
Yep, facts. Yesterday was them. Tomorrow it might be you. It's no longer black and brown. Yeah, no more black and brown.
They're picking up U.S. citizens. They don't
That's
care.
that's what I said.
That's
That's why I said today. Today it could be you.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You got to stand up for something or you fall for everything. That's how the old saying goes, and it's so true.
Yeah.
Don't sit back and look at what they doing to one group of people. If you feel it's in your heart that it's wrong, stand up. Let your voice be heard. You know what I'm saying? This is to me, this is wrong. It's wrong, and I don't understand if they doing all of this stuff. What'd you say, Pinky?
Just like Ludacris said on the song, stand up. When I move, you move.
That's right. Just like that.
Just like that.
That's my sister always said.
It's crazy because it's like, can you imagine? We have to imagine. We all have to imagine because it's happening to everybody. Parents hugging their kids a little tighter before going to school. You know what I mean? Not knowing if they'll be home when their kids get back. Right? Kids coming home to silence, no answers. Just their parents are just gone. You know what I'm saying? That's
crazy. I got a question for you in Pinky respects. You mentioned, the Insurrection Act. How do you think that looks to the personnel, the Army personnel, the Marine personnel, whatever, when they refuse or if they want to refuse? Because I think this might be a problem as well down the pipe.
You see what they're doing. If you're doing something, if you're doing something wrong.
There you go.
Right? They can refuse that.
They can refuse that order.
This dude don't want nobody to refuse what he wants you to do.
But how would that look if these officers, these Marines, refuse that unlawful order, because they can refuse a unlawful order. Now, what is this administration going to do to them? Are they going to stop them from their pensions?
No.
Are they going to throw them in jail?
No, because what's going to happen is they're not going to refuse a order like that, because they're not going to send them until the order is official.
Okay,
so they're gonna let these Proud Boys rile up everybody. When everybody start shooting back or fight, then you send them in. Then they have no choice, because they have to go in because of the unrest and whatever's going on.
Okay,
so they have to
gotcha.
come in now.
Right,
So there's no
gotcha.
way to say, you know what I mean?
You
So,
could turn, if they turn around, I'm not doing this. I'm on the front line right now. I'm ready. And I see what's going on. I'm refusing this order because I didn't sign up for this. Y'all told me I was going to be over here doing X, Y, and Z. Now I get here and it's a whole 2,000 protesters and y'all shooting them and they refused in. And yeah, it's just a mess, man. The scenarios can go crazy, man.
But they know, this is the thing. If the military know that they are doing wrong, I won't even get in that ship.
Put yourself in that, yeah.
Bro, I'm putting my gun on the floor. You go do that.
I don't mean to laugh.
If you go do that, I ain't going there. You know what? I'm going the other way, bro. I'm going
that's why I said they're gonna wait until it gets violent. Once it gets violent, they have no choice but to, you know what I mean? So that's what they're waiting for. You can't call them in here when people are just protesting and they ain't doing nothing and they getting beat up by ICE or whatever the case may be. They're not gonna come in for that. But once everybody start getting violent at some point, then they have no choice, And the people say, well, some people say, well, that's the law. But the law weren't meant to erase humanity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What hurts people the most is how it happens. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying that, the ICE agents or the federal agents don't do the job or whatever, but it's just how they do how they do the job. Yep. You know what I mean? They show up with their mask covered, their face covered, unmarked cars, no warnings. No time to say goodbye to your family members. You just vanish to another side of the world, and it doesn't feel like protection. It feels like, you're being hunted. That's what it feels like.
That's what it feels like. Let's call it what it is. It's a dictatorship.
Right.
And what he said before, he gave us a little. I don't want to be a dictator. Well, only for the first day. Look what he's doing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look what he's doing now. Yeah. So
he's like mimicking Putin in a
little
way.
Putin. He's little Putin.
Little Putin.
So little penis.
Yeah. It's like a chess game to these guys. Like, I want this part. I want this. You take that. I want this.
At the expense of everybody else.
There you go.
They want to see who got the biggest homo penis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the biggest one.
Yeah.
So I can do this and I can do that.
I'm going to go and take this.
I'm going to take this thing. I'm the president of Venezuela and United States. Yo, you bugging out.
Yeah.
You can't even take over the United States. You can't even do it right over here.
Exactly.
It's crazy. Look how they look, man. With the P shiesties.
Exactly. Yep. And when you treat people like this long enough, right? You don't just deport them. You traumatize them, and the whole entire community. You know what I'm saying? People stop going to hospitals when they're sick. They stop calling the police when they're in danger. They stop trusting anyone in authority, and that fear spreads. That fear spreads quickly, like a damn virus.
Right.
You know, and to be honest, a lot of anger it ain't just ICE. It's the entire system that put them in that position.
All the
way,
1,000%.
It's crazy.
What was funny though? I bet you they immigrants themselves.
Oh,
yeah, a lot of them probably.
Well, look at his wife. Look at Agent Orange's wife.
She is.
Come on.
If
America's supposed to
they
be
gotta go, she gotta go too.
exactly.
He gotta
America
go
put,
too. His family where he from? Ireland or some
no, some of y'all cool drinks. I don't know.
place. It wasn't
Yeah.
from here.
No, no.
Was it from here?
America's the melting pot, right? So
No.
let the pot do. You know, learn each other's culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on, man.
It's
But then when
crazy.
you get these, I know these people that voted this man in, besides the Elon Musk messing around, you know, they got to be kicking themselves.
Mm.
Some of the MAGA followers, they turning their back on it
Yeah.
because they ain't signed up for that.
But look,
Their agenda was a little bit different.
look who voted for him.
Yeah.
Most of them. Look who voted for him. And now he's turning on them.
Now everybody,
Like, oh,
yeah.
help me. No.
Mhm. Now the
You gotta help
system,
yourself,
everybody
yeah.
admits now is broken.
Right.
Mhm.
But nobody fixes it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Instead, they keep sending the bills to families who are just trying to survive. You know what I mean? Everything is going up. It's crazy.
It's
It's
sad.
crazy.
It's sad.
No, but your man said he gonna fix the grocery stuff. Remember, he had the table out there with all the food, and the first thing he doing is cutting snap. These people need they come on.
On Thanksgiving? That was crazy.
Yeah, on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving.
I tell you, man. I tell you.
That's
And
crazy.
yeah, it's crazy because, you know, and it's sad because you have people that been here 10, 20, 30 years, you know, built lives, built neighborhoods, built cultures, and one knock on your door can erase all of it.
Yeah.
How do you explain that to your child? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you tell your kids your mother isn't coming home because of politics, and that that is going to mostly hurt the kids most of the time?
Yeah.
Because immigration shouldn't be a weapon,
Yeah.
and that's just what they're using it for. You know, fear shouldn't be strategy, and children shouldn't be collateral damage because that's what they are.
Yep.
And it's a shame. It's a
But
shame.
here's, I got one thing, you know, and maybe y'all can agree with me on this. All of this is a distraction.
Of course.
Epstein
Talk to him,
files?
Pinky. Talk to him. Talk to him, Pinky.
Let's get to the real deal.
Let's get to the real.
Them Epstein files.
That's it. That's it.
Yo,
Bring the files.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see the real
Let's
pedophiles.
get to that.
Yeah,
Let's get to that.
Yeah.
They're trying to do this and do that, whatever. We ain't even past that yet.
Yeah. And
When
they
is,
keep.
when is that coming? So stop the distractions
Mm-hmm.
and let's get busy.
Yes,
I want to
right.
see Epstein files. Let's go, Democrats. Let's get into it. Y'all
Yeah.
know what's going on. Stop, you know, fooling around and pull out them Epstein files, please.
And
Stop
see. And let me tell you, on that note, like you say, Pinky, I don't care if it's Democrat, Republican, anything in between. If you in them files and you was doing that with these children, let's get to that.
Yeah.
Don't turn our head this way. We staying focused there. And
women,
all of these people,
I don't care what it is.
yeah, all these people that's standing up for this and all that. What, like I said, put that hammer down. Start putting your foot on the necks of the people that's stopping these things from coming forward.
Right.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Pinky, I know you got some news for me, some other news.
Oh yeah, definitely
Hold on.
that, man.
Here we go.
Good evening, y'all. Food for thought. It's DK Pinky. I'm here to give you that news tonight. Yo, another shooting.
Wow.
Minneapolis and Minnesota.
Wow.
It's this time, yo, it was a traffic routine stop, and the car crashed. The dude got out. I guess, you know, they was after him. He said he was an immigrant and have his papers, and allegedly So they chased them or whatever. And 2 people from the house came out and started beating the guy with the shovel.
One of the agents.
One of the agents with the shovel. And then I guess, he couldn't hold his own. So what's the next thing he do? He
Called his buddies.
He shot him.
He called us and shot one of them in the leg.
Wow.
Both of them got caught,
Mhm.
but he was, he shot one in the leg. Now,
I mean,
this is allegedly what's going on.
right.
So we got to see, further that. I didn't see no, footage on that, but we're gonna. It's surely gonna come.
I mean, when I listen to that, I say to myself that, law enforcement, have a job to do. And when you have people like that doing stuff like that, I'll shoot you too. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But, the other incidents that happen, it's kind of iffy. But things like this, I can kind of see, you know what I'm saying? I can kind of see it,
Well, I gotta see. Like Pinky said, there should be more coming out about it.
Yeah, I
Because
didn't see the
if that
footage, so I
guy,
didn't see it.
showed some paperwork and he's legit, and they still trying to take him, you know what I'm saying? And then his people came and shoveled the old boy up.
Yeah, that's
So we gotta see how this thing plays out, because it's not everything that's in the news and all of these different things. Later on, it comes out to a whole different thing. Like Mrs. Good, she was in the car, and they said that he was in the front. So you got to really look at and weigh the facts. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said before, facts over feelings.
Exactly.
That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's facts over feelings, and we got to see when it comes out and keep the people on FFT updated on what's going on. Pinky, if you hear anything more about that, just let us know.
Yep,
Sure.
Will. I just one thing too. Rest in peace, Renee Good.
Yeah.
She got shot. 3 times in the face. They were saying that, they ran her over. Ran him over and stuff like that. You see the footage. He didn't run nobody over, or he got hip surgery. They were just trying to all this.
Yeah.
All this, all this,
And I understand. Listen, for all you agents out there, man, you could believe in the borders, you could believe in the laws, and still believe in compassion.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? These things can exist together if you let them. So when you see anger, don't dismiss it. You know what I mean? When you hear fear, don't minimize it. You know what I mean? Just have that compassion for some people. Some people just run in there, give me your fucking papers. And with like, you know what I mean? You make me scared. You make me want to hit you with a shovel. You know what I'm saying? So it's and I'm like this. I'm at the point where, like, listen, okay, and I think everybody's gonna get to the point where this is my family. I die for my family. So what are we gonna do right now?
Yep.
I'm gonna die along with some of you.
Somebody else.
I might not get all of you, but some of y'all coming with me.
That's right.
And this is what it's gonna get to at a point.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't. But people are getting so upset about everything and it's so angry that I won't be surprised.
I just think that they in these cities and doing this, my opinion, to entice that riot, to entice that civil unrest. But they're gonna walk up into one of these cities that these people are gonna be like, I'm not having it. Then you're gonna have all of these people getting shot, officers, for what?
Oh, you see where I'm from, baby.
Yeah, no doubt. New York in the building.
Yep.
And listen, we ain't asking for chaos.
Nope.
We asking for dignity. We
That's
asking
right.
for fairness.
That's
and
right.
We asking to be seen as a human being.
Exactly.
That's all
That's
we
it.
asking for.
That's it. And to honor the constitutional rights of every American citizen.
Right.
That's what we asking for. You know what I'm saying? That's how that should go down. But it's not being like done like that. And when it's not, you're gonna have people upset about it.
Right.
What
Also-
else you got, brother?
Oh man, Maduro, the president of Venezuela.
Mm,
Man, Trump went over there and got him.
yeah.
You know, and then he took him and his wife. It happened like maybe a week ago, 2 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a New York jail. I think he's over here close by me
Yeah, yeah. Brooklyn, I
from
think.
Brooklyn.
Is it? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what's that? 39th Street, Third Ave. You know,
He's there with P. Diddy and my boy, Mangione. Mangione is my boy, man. I don't care.
And I think Tekashi 6ix9ine is there too. They got the whole
Tekashi
crew.
6ix9ine,
The
yeah,
whole
he's there
crew.
too. Yeah, he's
gonna
there
be
too.
rhyming. Puffy gonna be dancing.
Yeah. That's
You
it,
know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
So
It's
you
crazy.
know, he got him over there, whatever. And I don't know about this, man. You know, you got it from over here. You brought him over here, and to do what? To me,
Yeah. What's next?
it's all about the
Mm,
oil, baby.
What's next?
What's up with that oil, baby?
mm,
And I ain't talking about baby oil. You understand?
mhm.
What's up with that oil, baby?
Yeah,
You know, they want the listen, man. They want them natural resources. They want that, right? They want that.
That's why
And
they
that's why
jumping into all them countries.
all our countries.
And their excuse is United States security, like security, you know, because they want the Greenland thing,
Mhm.
Right.
that's on the edge.
Right.
They want Venezuela, that's over there.
It was
So
green.
they want to
Greenland
surround.
would be
Yeah,
a- they wanted them to be a state. What the
yeah.
f-
This is their thing of it. They want the surrounded areas so they can protect, you know, the United
Right.
States and the
But you know
surrounding.
they part of NATO, and he don't like NATO. He
Yeah.
want to get rid of that NATO.
Yeah.
But I heard, I don't know how true it is. If they make a move on Greenland, the NATO charter says in this, not in this text, but one for all, threat on one is a threat for all, something like that. All that's involved in NATO. And they said that if he makes that move, Agent Orange, they can put into what they was going to do to him before, to kick him out of office.
Oh,
To what,
impeach him or whatever.
yes, that's thank you, respect.
They gonna come
Impeach
over
him.
here and get him and bring him to
Exactly.
Venezuela. Bring him in Iran.
Exactly.
Bring him over there. Can you imagine President Trump coming off the plane like your man?
You know what they gonna put him on? They gonna put him on the donkey.
The jackass.
Trust
The
me, they would.
jackass.
Put him
Trust
on-
me, they would love for him to come to Venezuela, especially the cartels. They would
Uh-huh.
love to have him
and
over
they ain't
there.
trying to give him no coffee either.
Yeah, he ain't going to certain countries. He ain't walking in Zaire, Africa. You
Doing
know
that.
where they doing all, he ain't doing it.
He did Puerto Rico, throw paper towels at him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Napkins or whatever. Yo, listen,
Oh,
man.
man.
yeah.
This dude is crazy. This dude is oh man, I don't say.
What else you
Come on,
got, brother?
TT, Tropicana Trump, man. Stop with that.
Tropicana Trump.
Yo, it's crazy. But on a sports note, man, I hope not, man. But Jalen Brunson got hurt last night.
Yes.
With a tweak of the ankle. Alpha Moon said, "Yo, what's going on?" with
Oh, you see, y'all must was tight because none of y'all hit me back.
I didn't hit you.
Yeah, there's nothing to say, man. There was nothing to say.
I was like, "Yo, my man went down," and I was like, "Come on, man." Oh, but he tweaked his ankle. You know, he ain't come back in, but I hope he's doing well. You know,
Uh-huh.
speedy recovery with that, man. We need you, man, because we got a one championship.
We got to
You
get
know,
that other joint.
We got to get the real one, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
we need that chip.
we need that captain back, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and some of them was playing like, you know, it was like oh well, Brunson, now we're gonna take it easy. That's how I was seeing it. They, they was Hart was trying to do his thing and stuff like it. It just wasn't working yesterday. You know
So
what I
you
mean? It
think
just wasn't working.
the injury is bad, or it's just some shit
I
he
think
can
the way
like?
when you see the video where he plants his feet, I
Mhm.
think you know how your foot get stuck,
Uh-huh.
it don't move like that. So I
Yeah.
think when he got stuck and he made a move, and he probably just tweaked it a little bit.
No,
So they
see.
wanted to take precautions on it, whatever. So
Yeah.
you
What is the
know,
next game?
they actually got a game tonight. They played
Yeah.
Golden State. I
Mhm.
would like to see play
Okay.
Curry and all that, but I don't know he won't be chasing Curry around.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
they
don't know
play
how that's gonna look tonight.
how to look tonight too. But yo, Cat, one way, yo, stop being a cat, stop being cow, what Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to be the dog. D-O-G. I don't need K-A-T. I need D-O-G, baby. All right? Let's get that together.
Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened.
Def-
What else you got?
Yo, man. For the last man, yo, I don't know what Trump trying to do, but anybody who not like on his side, he going after. First it was, what's the name? James Comey.
Mm.
Second was Letitia James.
Mm.
Yeah, they
Now
dropped those charges though.
Yeah, they dropped the charges
Mhm.
because you being petty.
Mhm.
That's all it is. You being petty. They had you on trial. They had you with stuff, whatever, and you being petty. Now it's this guy named what's the name? Jerome. Got his name.
Oh, yeah, the
it's
older
coming to
gentleman.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yo, he didn't agree with Trump. The DOJ officials, 6 of them, 6 DOJ officials quit because of the ICE thing. They
Yeah,
tried
because
to do
of ICE
whatever. They said, no, I'm out. We're not
Yeah.
doing this.
We're not doing that. We're
We're
not
not
doing
doing-
because you want us to do something that we don't want to do. We want this a fair trial.
Right.
You want us to automatically, oh no, it was her fault. No,
Right.
they said, nah, I don't want to do that. And then did you guys hear about him wanting to cancel the midterms?
Right.
Yes. Yes.
This is all a play in his
Just
all
to
a
play.
all a play in
All
his
a
books.
play. All a play, man. This is like, yo, this is ridiculous, man.
Because all them Democrats and some of the Republicans going to be like, okay, we tired of his shit now. We go poop, and everybody's going to move to where they got to. That's what, and he's afraid of that. He's afraid of that.
You seen him throw up you see him flip the bird and curse out the heckler?
Yeah. The boop.
Yeah. Class.
Yeah, classy president we got.
Yeah,
Real
classy.
Yeah, man. He's something else. And that's what I'm talking about. These are people that's hard workers, And he was the one that, we got the factories back, all that.
Yeah.
But you go in the factory and flipping the bird,
He's tight. He don't like when they show him up. That heckler was like, telling him he protecting a PDF. Like, that's crazy. He was tight with that. Like, that's the Epstein joint. That's the Epstein joint.
On another note, did you see? I think it was on Instagram. Did you see the thing with the mayor?
Which
Mayor?
mayor?
Adams.
The last one.
Adams.
Adams.
Mm-mm.
When the lady at the airport.
Mm-mm.
The airport. The lady was heckling them at the airport. He told him, "Yo, I'm not the mayor no more. I bring the Brooklyn out."
Yeah.
That's what he told her?
Yeah.
Caucasian lady.
Yeah.
He said that the lady told us, "I'll punch you in the face."
Wow.
Yo, it's crazy. It's
He
crazy.
said he ain't the man no more. He
Yeah,
bring
the
the
mayor no
Brooklyn
more. I
out.
bring the Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You will see the Brooklyn in you.
Yeah.
Now you want to be tough?
Yeah, now you want to be
Y'all,
tough.
you want to be tough? Oh, you wasn't being tough when Trump got you off.
Mm-hmm.
Being tough.
Yeah.
Now you want to be tough? Get out of here.
Yeah, that's how they do. That's how they do.
Get out of here.
you know, and
Yeah.
and he's one of the guys that every time, like the EMS system, EMTs, firefighters, paramedics, they vote for the mayors because the mayor's always promising them and promising us, oh, we're gonna give you fair money, we're gonna take care of y'all, we gotta da 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 da. And once they get in there,
That's
they
it.
don't do shit. They don't do shit.
Don't do
You know,
nothing.
and that's the same thing Adams did, Cuomo did. We can go on and on
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Giuliani and
Mhm.
Koch and all. We still waiting
We
to
still
get a
attacking.
fair wage to live.
Mhm.
Not we ain't saying we make us rich. You know, EMS they just want to be paid fairly, and we still ain't get it. So let's see what this other guy do. That's here now.
Got good faith in him, man. You know,
Because a
Yeah,
good
he
friend
came
of mine became the fire commissioner.
right.
So let's see what happened.
He first day he came out, he said he gonna
Big up Lillian. Big up Lillian Bonsignor.
big up. First thing he said he's gonna do is like the rent and all that. Get the people that's doing, you know, bad stuff, not fixing up nothing.
But the problem is, Pinky, is that they want to do these things, but you still need the Trump. You still need money from somewhere.
Yeah,
To be allocated into it. Yeah.
do it.
And Trump don't want to give New York nothing now because you elected him,
Just do.
Mm-hmm.
Mandani. Yeah,
Mandani.
so
Yeah.
he don't want to give no money out. You know,
And he gonna
so,
smile in their face and all that. He ain't gonna give one red cent.
yeah. So it's going to be harder for New York, you know, because I'm pretty sure they got money in the stash right now. But what happens when that runs out? What happens when that
Yeah.
goes away and you need government funds? And then this fool here is going to be like, nah, I ain't giving y'all nothing. So it's like, you know,
That's just
it's
like
crazy.
I get some arguments with that when Barack was president.
Mhm.
Now you see how with Trump he had denied you funds and stuff like that. That's the same thing they were doing with Barack.
Mhm.
Barack want to go in there and say I want this and I want that. I want this plan. They're denying.
They ain't want to get. They don't want to give
They
up
wanna
that
give
money.
it. Republicans had the seat. They had the you know the Senate or whatever. They didn't want to give him that.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to give him that. They said, "No, you ain't getting that. You ain't doing that. Nope, we refuse. Nope, we refuse. Nope." So you can say sit around and say, "Oh, Barack ain't doing nothing for me," but how? He need the money. He need that to help people. If you can't get the money, what are you gonna do? So the same thing Trump doing. He gonna do it in New York.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
And to get into Iran.
Oh my God,
that's another issue.
that's another issue. I was trying to wait last for that one, but
Yeah. Kick it.
listen. Rest in peace of 20, what is it? Over 2,000 body bags
Yeah.
for protesting. For protesting, just like from Minnesota.
No,
Imagine-
it's at 5,000 now.
Now it's
It's at 5,000.
5,000 and about 18,000 or 1,800, something like that, 1,800 are arrested for protest.
For protesting.
This is crazy.
And what I don't understand is that
Dictatorship to the like
Trump-
20th power.
yeah, Trump had said in the beginning, oh, if you harm the protesters or kill any protesters, we're coming in there. Ha, 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 right? Trump, they killed 5,000. You ain't there yet, my man.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Then it became, oh, if you execute them, we definitely we coming in. So now it's execute. How many people got to die?
For you to come,
Before-
for you to do something.
You know why? Because he don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. If you go in there, then what? What
Yep.
do you do after that?
It's
Just like the Venezuela thing.
Yep.
Just like the health plan. He don't know what to do. He want to get rid
Exactly.
of Obamacare and don't have a plan. He want to Iran going to do this, but he still don't have a plan.
You just
you
stay
gotta remember,
gaslighting.
yeah, that's all it is. And you got to remember too, like every country is different. We got democracy. Not everybody do that. So
Yeah.
you can't go to another country and try to change their whole way of life up because you want people to be, you know, in this democracy society or what. It doesn't work like that.
Hey, listen,
don't work.
people stand up to bullies, and when they do, the bully gets punched in the face. United States is become, with this administration, even more so now, the bully.
Oh, bully.
Be prepared to get punched in the face. That's how I look at it.
And if we keep on, that's what's gonna happen.
Yep.
It's just listen. Our condolences to
All the
people in
people, man,
Iran,
passed
Yes.
away.
the people in Venezuela,
People in Iran,
people who are
even the United States.
subject to ICE. You know, because besides Miss Good, there's been other. You know, I think there was a black gentleman too that got shot not too recently. They thought he had a fake gun. So they don't know if the gun was planted or if he had the fake gun. So to all those people out there, man, I said food for thought, man. We just hurting with you. We hurting with you, man. We hurting with you. Words of wisdom.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Let's get
let's
some
change this
words
up.
of wisdom from
Let's change
AK
this
Alpha
up,
Moon.
man. Let's change this up a little bit. First of all, I want to thank our guest that came here on Food for Thought. You know, these athletes train their minds and bodies every day
No doubt.
for one thing, and that's to hold their hand up in victory, right? And with that, I want to say also, when we dedicate ourselves to a purpose and allow our minds, bodies, and our souls to merge fully with it, the results become stronger. Even it can withstand the strongest test of time. So I want to give a big shout out to all of these athletes that train hard, Olympians and all of that, because it's a rigorous job. And I want to thank them for that. So that's
Big up to y'all, man. Big up to y'all.
Big
Once
up.
again, we want to thank Coach V and
Yes.
Ishmael Philips for showing their love today here on Food for Thought. And if this hit y'all in the chest and it hits you home, man, you know, drop it in the comments so you can drop it later on after the show is over, man. But it's just my heart hurt, you know, and
Yeah.
it's just like there's not much to say, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to say words that, you know, I really want to say because I don't, you know, want to put myself out there like that on social media.
Right.
But it's just hurting. It's hurting,
We with
you
you,
know.
man. You know that. We with you.
Yeah, it's
I got
hurting.
one thing with the wow. I want to add one thing.
Go ahead, brother.
Clean up your house first
Mm,
before you go outside and play.
that's right. That's right.
Say
Say
it
it.
again.
That's right.
Clean
Say
up
it
your
again.
house first before you go outside and play.
That's it. That's it. So once again, Red Specs, AK Alpha Moon, BK Pinky, get us out of here, baby.
And if you walk away from me, I just love you from behind.
Next week, y'all. Later.